Class, let's get started on week 3. The two topics this week will be brokers, manufacturers, and wholesalers, and then we'll jump into affiliate and drop shipping. What we're doing is getting into more detail about online business models, and hopefully this will help with your idea generation in Project 1. So let's first jump into this brokers, manufacturers, and wholesalers. What I want to do is introduce not only this topic, but an important tool we will use throughout the semester, which is a quantify and compare spreadsheet. It's a type of analysis that allows allows you to quickly analyze different options. We'll use this tool probably over the next 4 or 5 weeks in different scenarios. And I think it's one of the more valuable parts of the course that applies not only to business making decisions, but any a variety of circumstances. But first, let's talk about these different aspects, the reason this is called brokers, manufacturers, and wholesalers. These are different roles and responsibilities in a business supply chain. And if you are unfamiliar with these terms, a brief explanation is that a manufacturer is going to create the product. The wholesaler is going to buy large quantities of that product at a good price. And the broker is oftentimes connecting the wholesalers and manufacturers and creating the deal, greasing the wheels, as it were. In a typical business setting, you would also have another step on here, which is retailers. Retailers are the ones we are most familiar with. That's a Walmart or a Best Buy or a Target, any of those brands where you physically go into the store. Well, what the internet allows us to do is to cut out one or all of these aspects and sell at a lower cost. So you wouldn't have a retailer, typically an online business. You would sell straight from the manufacturer to customers or straight from the wholesaler to customers. Your business can take on any of these roles. You may manufacture a product. You may find yourself a broker. We will the next topic, affiliate and drop shipping, we'll talk about different ways of being a broker. Or you may be a wholesaler. You may be able to purchase larger quantities of a certain product and sell it at a slightly higher price. So there's different responsibilities you can take on, and this assignment will help you analyze those different roles and which one might fit best for your business. So there, as with our other assignments, there's a case study. You'll continue with that same case study you've been reading for the last 2 assignments. And you will, sorry, I'm going to come back down here. You will fill out, write an essay and fill out a quantify and compare spreadsheet. So this is again a 2-part assignment, an analysis and an essay. The essay is fairly straightforward. You'll answer these questions here and follow these instructions. The analysis is a quantify and compare spreadsheet. There's a video on this because it's a really important skill to know and understand in the class. I will give you a quick preview of this when I click on how to quantify and compare. The easiest way for me to explain this is to show you the actual quantify and compare matrix. This is what you will create, obviously with your own alternatives and weights, but this example helps you understand why we would use this. In this example, we have someone who's considering a restaurant business, and so they put in 3 criteria for these, or 3 different restaurant ideas: Joe's Barbecue, the Garden Salad, and the American Burger. So different kinds of restaurants, and trying to decide which one would be best. Then you have components that will help you make that decision: the taste of the food, how quickly you can get out the orders, the cost of the orders, or excuse me, the cost of the food, and these alternatives, all of these categories will change depending on what you're assessing. And this applies to any business, right? Not just restaurants or food, but you have alternatives to consider in any business. If you want to do a jewelry business, and you have different types of jewelry here that you want to sell, bracelets and necklaces and earrings, and that will help you determine how much they cost, what the demand may be for those, how much they cost to ship, things like that. So you'll consider all different, not only alternatives, but criterion. And then these numbers here are from your own assessment, right? So in the restaurant example, the American burger down here is the lowest cost to the consumer, so it's highly rated because it's an inexpensive food. Demand will be high, so that gets an 8, and it comes out fast, so that gets a 7. And all of that can give you a number to assess over here, total. But the real power in this is this up here, the weights. You can say, I think that this category is most important. So this 50% weight means 50% of the decision depends on the price, because you're saying, wow, 50% of the decision is really based on how much it costs. People do care about promptness and taste, but they care most about price. And then what you'll have is a weighted total, and so it will put a greater emphasis. These numbers here will matter more. So when you go through this quantify and compare video, it will actually show you in detail all the equations used in Excel. And the nice part about this is once you've designed it one time, you can use that same format in Excel and plug and play, as it were, with different options, because you'll have this weighted total equation done in Excel and this ranking. So I hope that helps explain the basics of why this is such a powerful tool. It helps you understand not only what the different options are, but how important those options are in your decision, because one certain criterion will always be more important than others when making a decision. So that will be your quantify and compare spreadsheet. And again, just an essay and a quantify and compare spreadsheet on this assignment. Our next assignment will look very similar to that. When we are looking, you'll have your discussion board on that, and that will follow the same format as the others. But let's jump into the affiliate and drop shipping assignment. You'll have a case to read on this, and you'll have the same, essentially the same type of assignment, a quantify and compare spreadsheet. You'll need 2 alternatives and at least 3 criteria to consider in that, and then you'll have your essay to write for this. I will explain a little bit about affiliate and drop shipping, but there's a lot of content here to help you understand this. These are very popular business models, and I will explain them just briefly. Affiliate, the idea behind both affiliate and drop shipping is that you're a broker, and so someone else manufactures the product, and you reach out to that company and you want to form an affiliate or a drop shipping agreement. And so you will post these products on your website. You'll create a website and market that website, and you'll post these products that people can click on. Under the affiliate model, when someone clicks on your product on your website, it will automatically take them to the manufacturer's website, and they will finish the sale there. But there's code built in to that transaction, and you will receive a certain percentage of that sale because you drove that person to make that sale, and that is that's your advantage in that. The advantage of the affiliate model is that you can you can drive a lot of traffic to your website and take a certain percentage of these profits, but you typically don't have to handle the customer service complaints, the actual shipping, closing the transaction. All of that is done by the manufacturer. All you're doing is being a good marketer and getting the customer to the manufacturer's website. Drop shipping is a little different in that you'll do the same basic steps where you reach out to the company, form a drop shipping agreement, you'll start your website, put products on your website. The difference is you will close the transaction on your website. And so the customer feels like they are purchasing from your site. When that sale closes, automatically they will go and order to the manufacturer or the wholesaler company, and they will ship the product to the customer. But the customer believes that you are the ultimate manufacturer of that product because they've purchased from you. And what that means is two things. One, you need to handle the customer service complaints, the concerns about shipping and things like that. Number two, you have more control over the price. And so if you feel like you can sell it at a higher amount, you can. That control over the price usually allows you to make a little bit more money in a drop shipping business. But again, you have the added cost of taking care of those customer service complaints. Affiliate is the more popular model, but drop shipping definitely is a popular online model as well. So that will give you a basic overview. I encourage you to go through these readings and to get a good understanding of each. I've given you a broad overview. There are details that you can get into on these, and then the readings at the bottom of the page. So that will be it for our two topics this week. That quantify and compare matrix is a big part of the course. I invite you to take some time to walk through it, to understand it. Again, it's a powerful tool and one that can help you not only in this class but in future decisions as well. After your two topics, of course, you'll have your weekly reflection. I'll remind you to continue to or begin working on Project 1, as that will be due next week. But please reach out if you have any questions about business models, about affiliate and drop shipping. I'm happy to walk through any of these with you. Thanks, everyone.